Welcome to Keepers on Parade, where you'll get the chance to dive deeper into the vibrant world of Wichita's art scene. Come with me as we travel around the air capital to witness how some local artists have transformed the iconic Keeper of the Plains statue into their own exquisite works of art. We'll get a chance to hear each story that made each statue its own, and maybe by the end of it all, you'll want a Keeper statue of your very own.
The KSN Keeper came about just through someone asking me in the organization that they would like to design the Keeper, and then that I would get to paint that. So this was the first Keeper that someone else gave me the ideas, and then from there I got to do the painting on that one. So Chuck Lohf is the artist at KSN who designed the piece. I'm more of just a sketcher and do things by hand, and he was digital. And so for me, that translation was a new challenge in the learning process of how to translate something so perfect versus my kind of loose ideas into making. I was a little stressed because I wanted to make sure it was, up to his standards and what he had designed for that piece. I had some ideas that I wanted to add to it. So they were great about, visiting with me and coming over and looking at the examples to see like my ideas and their ideas and meeting together on that. So that was really nice. And there's some definite history parts that are incorporated in that design. And it is out in front of the building, so I thought it also gave a little pop of all the peacock feathers that are at the top that made that really nice. And then there were also some just little elements with Wichita incorporated in some of those designs that he had. And it was very clean and neat. So based on that design, I'm a little looser. So that was a great challenge for me to keep it clean and neat and detailed. One of the challenges at the base of this one were the sound lights, the reds and greens and yellows that would pop up and down, and getting those straight. One of the things that's really difficult about painting a Keeper on its side is getting things parallel to where they need to be. When I was working on layout and design and proportion, the biggest challenge was making sure I got everything in that needed to be in and placed correctly. In the end, it all came out, right, but it was a great challenge because I wanted it to make sure, everything was measured, and it was a lot of angles going in and out of the piece. Really got to use some of my blending skills to get just a few parts of my color mixing and parts in there that I felt resembled, so when someone looks at it, they know, oh, I think she did that one, because there are just a few blending areas and coloration areas that are in there that signify my work.
Stick with us to see how our next featured artists infuse their own unique style into this 10-foot-tall masterpiece. We'll see how they transformed this Keeper into a kaleidoscope of colors next on Keepers on Parade.